everyone, and thank you for joining me for the first official episode of Living the Life. I am your host and your dear friend, Eloise Le Poire. I am excited to share with you a series of beauty tips that will enhance your spirit. It will enhance everything about you. Because remember, we as human beings are works of art created by God. Therefore, we shall care for, nurture, and love what we have, both inside and out. I would like to begin today's episode by talking to you about maintenance of our features. Some of us know that aging is difficult at times. I have been around for a very, very long time, but I have been fortunate to maintain my youthful presence through some very, very simple things that I'd like to share with you. Now, we are going to begin with our overnight treatments. This is essential as we will then move forward into our next episode, which is about skincare. Now, as you see here, my eyes are very, very vibrant. The skin around them is energized and lifted. Yes, and you can see my cheekbones are greatly enhanced. And my neckline, long and luxurious, ultimately expressive. Now, this doesn't just happen, you know. It happens with great care. We must care for ourselves. Yes, it is a full-time job. You know that, right? Good. Excellent. Now, I'm going to show you what you can do with one simple thing. It's called packing tape. Yes, it has been around for so long, but it is essential as a beauty regimen. Now, what you want to do is you want to grab your packing tape. Yes, we are going to begin by taking out the packing tape, and we are going to slice off a few little pieces, indeed. Yes, about 2 inches long, and we're going to place them at the end of our vanity. We'll do about 4 pieces. And we will also take 2 pieces that are slightly smaller, about 1 inch. Now, essentially what we're doing is we're trying to omit this nasty thing that they call plastic surgery. Can't even think about how anyone would want to saw into my skin. I want to leave this world with the essence of who I am. I don't want anybody cutting into me or changing or altering. Mind you, I don't mind at all and don't judge if that makes anyone feel good, because you should essentially feel good about yourselves. So, if it makes you feel good to invest in plastic surgeries, albeit you do it and you wear it wildly and beautifully with pride. But for me, I am terrified of the knife. I just can't even fathom the idea of someone cutting into my precious skin. So, years ago, Maria's great-aunt Inez Rocco came up with a few ways in which we could tighten and firm up the skin and shape the face with just the simple utilization of packing tape. Now, packing tape is quite tacky, yes. It also acts as a lovely exfoliant, you will find. Now, this is a regimen that you would like to do in the evening. It is recommended so that it has some time to lift the skin and to sculpt the face, and yet give you a moment to kind of rest into what it is that you visualize for yourself in the morning. And to get the best angle in the mirror, you want to wear a low-cut top so your shoulders are completely exposed. So, we will begin with the two small pieces, one of which I have in my hand. Yes, and we're going to focus on the eyes. Yes, and we want to make sure that our eyes are always lifted and vibrant, speaking to the world. So we will simply take the packing tape, place it up in the corner of the eye. Yes, and as you can see, I have a lovely wrap, nothing too adorned, something very simple. Terry cloth works best because you want it to be tacky so you can stick the tape actually to the wrap. We don't want to stick it in the hair, you know, then we'll end up bald, and that would be terrible. So we place it on the corner of the eye, making sure that you're at the edge of the brow. We don't want to take the brow off, you know. And then we're going to pick it up simply from the corner of the eye and tack it on to our hair. Yes. Now, we will go ahead and take our second one. And I meant to say hairline, my apologies. We take the second one, we place it in the other corner, and we lift, and we place it onto our wrap. Yes, yes. You see how it's already lifting the corners of my eyes. Isn't it lovely? Yes. So you want to go extra, go above and beyond, so that we lift the skin and hold it up, you know. Now, next we'll go into the cheekbones. So we'll take our other piece of packing tape and we will place it at the corner of the cheekbone. We will lift it up and place it on the corner of our wrap. Yes, yes, very nice. The next one on the other side, coming to the corner of the cheekbone, lifting and elevating the skin so it remembers where to stay as we age. It's so critical to give the skin a memory. We want the skin to remember where it came from in our youth and to stay in the same place. We are teaching the muscles to hold tight. Yes. Now we have two more pieces left. And we will go down in the jawline. Yes, we never like the jowls to come out. We want to create some energy into that corner line and take it up to the ear. Yes, yes, yes. And then we do the other side. Yes, down for the jowls. Yes, creating space and energy. And we lift it up. Now, here, do you see how lifted and elevated I am? Yes. And we can see with the maintenance of my neckline how wonderful that is. Yes. I'm not even smiling right now, but you can see I'm smiling. So, essentially, we are teaching our muscles where to go, telling our skin where it should be if it has had some age on it. You know, that does happen at times. Now, you will go ahead and keep the packing tape on for a good 3 hours. Yes, I don't recommend sleeping in it, but a good 3 hours in the evening is essential. This should be done every single day for the rest of your life. Yes, to maintain excellent skin. If you don't want to go under the knife, you know me, I'm just terrified of the knife. So, please think heartily about this option for yourself. It does work. I have aged over hundreds of years and I still look glorious. So, I hope you enjoyed our first episode of Living the Life and this essential treatment that will help you in the preservation of your exterior, and it will incite and invigorate the interior so that you will be glorious for ages. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Ta-ta!